Hello my friends, thanks for stopping by. Hope you're all having a great day. Today's video is going to be a skincare video. These products were sent to me, however this is not a paid for video. I just received the products free. And when they contacted me, I thought, I don't think I've ever used any Perricone MD products. So this line appealed to me. Of course, as always, when I'm asked if I want to try something, I go and do a little research on it to make sure that it's something that I am interested in, and I also think that you might be interested in. Okay, so with that being said, they did send me 5 of their products. Now, I haven't been using these products long enough to give you my final review, so I thought what I would do is come back in a couple of weeks and give you a review. Now, for me, and you should all keep this in mind also, I feel to really reap the benefits from any skincare line, you have to be using it at least 4 to 6 months. But with that being said, you can get an impression, or you can start to see, little things changing in your skin within about 8 weeks. Okay, so keep that in mind, that I will come and give you my, in about 2 or 3 weeks, you will see a video from me with my final thoughts on it. Okay, so the 5 products that were sent to me, and the line from Dr. Perricone MD is the Essential FX Acyl-Glutathione line, okay? And the 5 products, there is an eyelid lift serum, there is a deep crease serum, there is the Smoothing Brightening Under Eye Cream, and that one is in a jar. The 2 serums are in a bottle with a dropper. And then they sent me the Rejuvenating Moisturizer. And they also sent me the Intensive Overnight Moisturizer. Now, what I will say up front about these products first is that this line is suited for all skin types, but it does really work well on dry skin like mine. And also it was formulated for both men and women. It is also formulated to be able to be used with other skincare products, because I am just like some of you. I have favorites that I will never give up, but I love to try new skincare. But it's nice that this one states right up front that it can be used with any skincare products. So what I'm going to do is apply them. I have nothing on my skin right now, and I'm going to just basically show you how I've been using the products and tell you a little bit about them, and also show you that I am using them with a minimal amount of other products. Just a couple of things, and of course I have a couple of tools that I just can't give up. But that being said, I am basically using the Perricone MD, okay? So now, this is where I'm going to start to tell you about the science of and I did make a little note because I'm not a scientist. Okay? There are 2 main factors in this skincare line, and one is the Acyl-Glutathione. I have it written off to the side here because I will not remember how to say that. And this is combined with a vitamin F blend. Now, the vitamin F blend is chia seeds, flax seeds, and macadamia nut oil. Now, those 3 ingredients I actually ingest on a daily basis because I believe that they work from the inside, also helping the skin. And I feel that when you consume healthy fats, you are helping to plump your insides, or you're helping to keep the insides really working well so that the outside stays a little bit plumped. Of course, age is going to have its way with us, but we don't have to look our worst, okay? Seed and chia and macadamia are also very intensive moisturizers. So excellent, excellent, especially for winter skin. It is really, really, really good for your skin to ingest, and when applied topically, they improve the moisture barrier of the skin. Okay, so for the star of the show, the Acyl-Glutathione. So what is Acyl-Glutathione? It's an antioxidant, and it's comprised of 3 amino acids. It also runs through every cell in our body. Topically is going to help us with deep creases, crepiness, fine lines. It's also going to help fragile skin. It helps to protect it. It will help to replenish it. This is also a fat-soluble formulation. And what does that mean? It means that we are going to get maximum penetration to the skin surface with this formulation, because if it were just water alone, we would not get the penetration that you get from fat-soluble products, okay? So I have the website pulled up here just so I can give you a little bit more information about each of these. Dr. Perricone is not, he's not your average skincare line that is just like a Dior skincare line. And I'm not saying that they don't have scientists or chemists behind their brand formulating, but Dr. Perricone is known to push the limits when it comes to ingredients and skincare. I remember when he came out with his first book. When I read the book, I did learn a lot of things about healthy fats, but I don't eat salmon. And salmon is so good for you, but I don't eat salmon. So I have to do it in other ways. Avocados, macadamia, pecans, walnuts, chia seeds, flax seeds, all those types of things. And luckily, I love all of those things. But anyway, so I did pull up online the actual website so I could tell you a little bit about each product. And let me tell you something else before we get started. These products do not have to be like the deep crease serum. On my face, I don't have a lot of lines and stuff through here. I don't even have a lot of lines around the outer part of my eye. But I do have a deep crease here, and I have deep creases here, and I have deep creases over my mouth. So this product, or this line, however, I've been using it everywhere except for I've been really targeting the areas that are really bad on my skin with the deep crease serum. And when I go into the application, you'll see how I'm using it all. But for right now, I just wanted to briefly touch. I don't want to look like I got a prompter in front of me, like, you know, you can tell when somebody on YouTube is reading everything right off of their laptop, but I don't want it to seem like that, so I'm going to be right up front and tell you that I do have my laptop on here. This is a 1 ounce 30 ml. On the Perricone site, you can do a one-time purchase or you can do an auto delivery. And when you do auto delivery, you get 15% off automatic reorders. So if you're somebody who falls in love with the Perricone line, this is good to know because you always get 15 off. And if you're using it regularly, Invisalign, interference. Okay, anyway, so go to the website and take a look around. Anyway, okay, so a little bit about the products. This one here is the Deep Crease Serum. This one is a 1 ounce bottle. 95%, according to the website, 95% of users would recommend this to a friend. What it says about it, it is a highly potent serum with a silky, luxurious texture to smooth even the most stubborn, deep-set lines, wrinkles, and creases, including marionette lines, frown lines, smile lines, and nasal labial folds, which I have all of. Okay, so I am the perfect candidate to be trying something like this. All right, so I will just show you the texture of this, and then we're going to move on, and then I will apply everything. Okay, so it is a milky, creamy texture. It's fluid. It's not thick or goopy, and I love, love, love the smell of this line, okay? Okay, so the next product is the Eyelid Lift Serum. Okay, this one here also has a creamy texture. However, this one is, the crease serum is more on the creamy white side. This one is a little bit more, has a little bit of yellow tone to it. This one hardly has, and it doesn't have a smell to me. The serum has a slight smell. This one has no smell at all to me, okay? So, this one here, 92% of users would recommend this to a friend. And it says, give your eyelids a lift. And many of you are always asking me, is there anything for a crepey eyelid? This is a product you may want to keep in mind. And remember, you can use this with your most beloved eye cream. You don't have to use it with the Perricone. It can be used with other lines. So if you've been looking for something for the eyelid, Keep it in mind, okay? So it gives your eyelids a lift with a powerful yet ultra lightweight tightening serum that visibly smooths and lifts droopy eyelids while diminishing the look of dark circles and under eyes. So you use this all the way around the eye. Now, with what is said on here, because I know a lot of people, it's like the gospel. You have to remember that no product on the market is going to reverse your aging totally. What we're doing here is looking for prevention or just minor improvements. It's not going to give you an eye lift if you have a droopy lid. No product you use is going to give you an eye lift. No product, okay? So keep that in mind, my friends. But if you are somebody who is really, suffering that area, this is a product that is targeted for that area, okay? So now, and that one is a ½ ounce. Okay, so the next product is the Smoothing Brightening Under Eye Cream. Okay, it does come in a jar. I know some people have a problem with that. They would much prefer pumps, but it comes in a jar. I use little spatulas and apply that way. Some formulas, some companies will tell you that their product is formulated, that you don't have to worry about that because it's not going to change the actual formula just by putting your finger in there. So, research that and see if it makes any sense to you. 95% of people who have used this product said they would recommend it to a friend. And this one says it is a smooth, ultra-rich eye wrinkle cream that melts into the skin to nourish and condition, instantly softening the appearance of dark circles, lines, and wrinkles. Okay? So now you all know that I suffer with darkness through here. So I have really been using it, and I did take before pictures, so we'll compare them. I'm not a pro at my before-after pictures. I wish I was, but I'm not. Okay? So we'll get the job done. And that is a ½ ounce. Okay, the next product we have is the Rejuvenating Moisturizer. And this 94% of people who used it said they would recommend it to a friend. All right, and what it says about this is a deeply hydrating, fast absorbing, skin firming moisturizer that delivers the optimal nourishment to strengthen and replenish the skin's moisture barrier for plumper, firmer looking skin. Okay, it is also in a cream form in a jar. I love the smell. I love the smell. I forgot to smell the eye cream. Let me see what the eye cream smells like for you on. Yeah, the eye creams have no scent, which is smart because you don't want fragrance around your eyes. Some people don't want fragrance on their whole face, but there is a scent to this, but I have to say I totally enjoy it. And when I apply it, you'll see the texture and everything. Okay, so our next and last product is the Intensive Overnight Moisturizer. 93% of people who used it said they would recommend it to a friend. It says this velvety rich, intensely moisturizing night cream delivers time-released nutrition throughout the night to retexturize skin, relax the appearance of expression lines, and improve skin's elasticity. It goes to work while you sleep, visibly firming, smoothing, and deeply hydrating the skin. Okay, so there you have a little blurb about each product from the Perricone website. Okay, now, so let's get started. I'm going to apply my skincare. I am going to use a couple of little tools because you know how I am. And I'm just going to show you the way I've been applying this and what products I have been using this with, because it is a line that can be used with your other skincare products. And because they didn't send me any kind of toner, and I like to have a little spritz, I'm going to incorporate that. So, and of course lip balms and stuff like that. But for the most part, I have been focusing on the Perricone line. Okay, so the first step, of course, I cleanse my skin either in the shower in the morning, or I'm cleansing my skin, removing makeup. My next step would be to apply a toner. So I'm going to apply the Osea C Vitamin Boost, which I used in my spa-like video. And I'm just going to spray it on, spritz it on, give it a quick press. Okay, so the first product is the Deep Crease Serum. Now, most of my creases are throughout this area here. I don't have any here because I cheated and I have Botox right here, but I don't have Botox anywhere else in my forehead or anywhere else, except for a shot here and here to keep my mouth from drooping. So I'm going to go ahead and I'm just going to put a drop of this right here, a very small drop, and then I'm going to just massage it into that area that has a really deep fold. Okay, and I'm gonna do that on every area. So I'm gonna do one side of the face and then I'll do the other side just to speed things up. Okay, so again, I have these wonderful marionette lines from Mama. So I'm gonna go ahead and I'm really gonna work that in there. I love the smell of this. Oh, it has a very, very nice feel to it. It really, really, really absorbs nicely. And I just focus the whole area down because my drooping goes all the way. Okay, so then I'm going to go ahead and I'm going to do a little bit on the lips. Well, not a little, I do a lot on the lips. And I take that right up to the nose line all the way across the lip. And I just massage it in nicely, work it around. My lip lines are starting to travel all the way up. Oh, I'm just going to die. I hate lip lines. I can handle any other wrinkle, but lip lines, I can't tell you on camera what I tell Lou it looks like. It's not nice. Okay? All right, and then I'm going to do under because I have lip lines forming under. Not as bad on the top, but I take it right around. You can go right over your lips if you want, but I'm just showing you the areas that I really focus on, making sure that I'm really massaging this in. And then I'm going to take another little bit there because I do have deep lines forming there. And that is basically where I'm focusing this, okay? Now, of course, I'll do the other side and be right back. Okay, so there I have it applied. Now, if you want to, you can take a small drop. You don't need a lot of it. I'll take 2 drops. So I have 2 drops of it. And I'm just going to tap it into my fingers and then just put it everywhere else if you really want it everywhere else. Now you should go up and down your neck, but I'm using another product on my neck and I'm trying to give it 8 weeks on its own. So I'm just using this on my face and in a few weeks you'll see the neck. Have hope, my friends, have hope. Anyway, so I will just go ahead and do that. Now, it is very important because I know you'll listen to some people on YouTube and they tell you, just go ahead and put everything all together and rub it on. This product says to specifically allow it to absorb. So this should be your first step on your face after your toner, after you've cleansed, and just let it go. So now we're going to move on to the eye area, which allows the rest of this to really absorb in. So for the eye, it says gently pat onto the eye area using your ring finger. Use morning and evening and keep out of your eyes. So this one here, as I mentioned, it has a yellow tint to it. I'm going to pick some up. Now all I use of this is 1 full drop under my eyes. I tap it. I don't use my ring finger, but you should if you don't know how to control pressure. And then I'm going to just go ahead and tap it all the way around the lower. Remember, that's 1 pump, and I'll just do a little massage and go up around where crow's feet form. Crow feet form. And just give it a good tapping. Don't get it in your eyes, but I make sure I get it all the way up there, especially in areas that I really suffer from darkness. And I go ahead and I tap it. Now I'll go in and I'll take 1 more drop. And that is all you need, my friends. You don't need to overuse this product. I'm going to tap it, and I'm going to start at the brow bone and work it down over the lid. I go right over the eyebrow, just tapping, and then just give it a nice little massage, gently. And there we have our eye area, okay? Now, if you're a crazy fool like me, I'm not going to do it on camera, but I'm going to show it so that all of you who have one of these, you can go ahead and use it. So if you have the Genu, you can allow this to absorb and then put your conducting gel on and go ahead and just drive it in. Same under the eyes. Now I do have, and I'm going to show you what I've been doing. This is the Clarisonic with the eye attachment that so many of you wanted me to show you. So I'm going to go ahead and just turn on the power, and I just give it a little massage. Just while it's still, I don't really pull, I just kind of hold it on there. And I'm just helping to really, I don't know if it's working yet, but you all wanted to see this too, so I just go ahead, give it a little tap, go above the brow, because if anything can drive the serum in more, I'm gonna let it do it. That's just me. Same thing on the other side. I just hold it and then lift it up. I'm not dragging because there's not a lot of slip in this product, so you don't want to drag. But I just give it a quick once over. And that's it. So now what I've really done is I've allowed all of this to dry and absorb, okay? All right, so the next product is going to be our eye cream. And this one here is used morning and night. And you just go ahead and tap into it or a spatula. And I've taken just about that much. And again, use your ring finger if you don't know how to control pressure and you're rubbing and going crazy. I don't really rub under the eyes when I'm applying my skincare. If you've been watching me a long time, you know that. I will go ahead and I will just pat this all the way around. And make sure you get up in the crow's foot area. And that will sometimes include going right up to that brow bone, right? All the way around. And then really just tap it in. Same. I have to use my right hand though. I'm right-handed. So I'm tapping in the excess. And that is my eye area, okay? And that is that. So now, so we are going to move on to the moisturizers. Now it is daytime, so I'm going to go ahead and apply the Rejuvenating Moisturizer. But if it were nighttime at this point, I would do the Intensive Overnight Moisturizer, okay? So the texture of this, the smell is fresh and clean to me. I don't know. And the texture is a very emollient, creamy texture. It almost has, it's just very, it's a nice texture to it. And I just take about that much and I just put it in my fingertips and then I go ahead and I pat it on the whole face. Of course, again, this goes all the way down the neck. All of these products can be used on the neck, but because I'm using something else, I'm going to wait. So I go ahead and I just kind of massage it in lightly. Really, really, I love it. I just love the texture of all the products. I feel so clean when I put them on, I really do. And then of course, because I'm a patter, I'm going to go ahead and pat this in. And that would be it for my daytime. Those of you who want to incorporate an alpha hydroxy or, you know, other products that you use, keep in mind the serum, the texture of your serums. I am focusing on the MD line right now, so I can give you a really good, honest review in a couple of weeks. But I have been trying the Honeymoon Glow. It's an alpha hydroxy because I just need it sometimes. And because of my skin issues, I had to stop using all of the other ones and I'm slowly adding things back in. And I bought this one during the Sephora sale and this is the Pharmacy Honeymoon Glow. The texture of this is lightweight. So they are both a creamy consistency though. So you can put this one on first, or if you really want to put the Perricone on and let it really absorb in, do that. So this one here has a very, very nice texture to it, and it really doesn't have much of a smell. Okay, so now, of course, I always use a lip product, and you can put the Perricone Deep Line Crease over your lips. I do. And then if you want, you can use your Kiehl's overnight mask just for the extra moisture. It's daytime. This is a nighttime mask, so if you were doing nighttime, you would do that. And I did want to talk about these. I just found these. These are great stocking stuffers. And this is by Raw Sugar. You know I love their shower gels and their scrubs. This is their lip balm, which is very nice, my friends. And it tastes nice. It smells nice. And this one, they come in little sets. Excuse me, they come in little sets, and I bought the set because I wanted to try their lip scrub. And their lip scrub is really nice, and I use it in the morning just before I get in the shower. I try not to ingest any of it because I don't want the sugar interfering with my intermittent fasting. I know, I'm silly. And then, of course, I have been using the Ageless, and this is the... what is this called? This is the Ageless Liquid Collagen Lip. This is my second vial of it. At first, I really didn't think it was doing anything, and then I started thinking, my lips are looking a little bit different. And but I use this at night, and I am still using it with the Perricone, but the Perricone I still put on and then put this underneath, because I used a full tube of this already. It's not going to make major changes, but it does something, okay? And I'm hoping that with the Perricone MD, that it does even more. All right, so, and of course, I am still using my new face. I use it with this system. I use it every day. I do 5 minutes every night, or on the weekends, I'll do, both days, I'll do 15 minutes for deep treatment. And I do it first, and then I wipe everything off, and then I do my regular skincare. And I have the eye and lip attachment that I've been using, but I've been using these for years, so I don't really think it's going to interfere with the performance of the Perricone MD products. And the last thing I would do during the day is just put a lip balm on, and this is the Emile Cordon. Love them. Very luxurious. Like oranges, like mandarin. Really nice. Just love them. And of course, I would add my sunscreen now and then apply my makeup if I needed to. And if I'm staying home, I don't put any makeup on, okay? And these products would work very beautifully in a spa. Yes, they would, my friends, okay? So there you have it, the Perricone MD Essential FX Acyl-Glutathione line. And so far, so good for me as far as sensitivity. And I do think my skin is looking a little, I think the suppleness has changed in my skin. I have not yet seen much in lines, but I will say many of you have left comments for me saying, your skin looks fabulous. Are you using something new? I am, my friends, okay? Right now, I'm focusing on the Perricone MD line, all right? So let me know in the comments if you're using them or if you've used any of the other Perricone products. I would love to see, or I would love to read from you, because I'm not going to see what you're using, but I would love to read what you've been using, okay? All right, so leave in the comments any experience you've had with these products. Thanks for stopping by. Don't forget, subscribe. We are living life here. Go out in the world and be happy, healthy, beautiful, my friends, and most of all, lovable. I love you all. BISOUS.